Hello, everybody. It's meteorologist Hutch Johnson once again, just like last night, a chance for some funnel clouds possible across the area. Hey, and we have some heat coming, but not only that, our next best chance at widespread rain that could be heavy and severe weather. I have the details coming up in this version of Hutch's Weather, but first, thing you may want to know about. Do you have a room in your home or office that is really difficult to maintain that comfortable temperature? Well, Robert Gibbons Sons may have the solution. It's called a ductless mini split system, and you could get up to $2,000 in a tax rebate. It's a Bryant energy efficient system, whatever it takes to get the job done. Call Robert Gibbons Sons today. Please let them know that Hutch sent you. Now let's take a look at our radar across the nation, this area where we have the best chance at severe storms on this Wednesday evening, and the clock is a little bit befuddled there, so let me go ahead and take that off. There we go. So for the evening tonight, parts of western Kansas, eastern Colorado, into the panhandles of Oklahoma and Texas, a risk of severe weather. For us, you see this little dancing line? That's where we could see some isolated thunderstorms that are not expected to be severe, but we do have some severe storms in the offing. Let's get right to the details on that. I'm not going to make you wait for the headline of the forecast. It's a 7-day planner. As we go into the day tomorrow, enough of the 60s. Most of us will be in the 70s to near 80 degrees here in the FM area. Pleasant, warm conditions across the valley. And then on Friday, it gets downright hot, well above average. Oh, and another highlight of your day tomorrow is the fact that the record low on tomorrow's date is 32. Our chances of freezing weather are, well, not gone completely, but going quickly. In fact, we'll stay hot through the weekend, all weekend long, 80 to 85 degrees, a couple of spots warmer than that with isolated thunderstorms on Sunday. I've highlighted this for the last couple of days, Monday into Tuesday, because I feel a crack in my elbow, and I think this will be our next chance of heavy rain and severe thunderstorm to strong thunderstorms look to be likely as a system passes through the region, dropping temperatures substantially on the backside of the system. There will be a chance of severe thunderstorms in our area of eastern North Dakota, central North Dakota, and western Minnesota, both Monday night into Tuesday, and then Tuesday again into Tuesday night. Now let's get to the details on that real quickly. We'll show you a picture. Here's a look at a snapshot of what the radar should look like on Monday at 10 o'clock. Low pressure here, warm front here, and some spinning storms. Windy at the least. We could see some hail, but I think the greatest threat might be isolated funnel clouds and tornadoes along and near the warm front of this system as it works its way through. Overnight's not the best time for severe weather around these parts, but Hutch will keep his eyes on it for you. Now, as we go into Tuesday, those showers will end, and then boom, around noon on Tuesday, notice the low pressure system right here. All of this that you see across most of North Dakota, just garden variety showers, and then the thunderstorm chances will be along and near the warm front, which does include parts of Lakes Country all the way up to Bemidji, and down here in particular, ahead of the warm front and cold front, isolated storms that form could have all modes of severe weather possible. So a highlight in your forecast. But with regards to all this wet stuff you see here, where's the rain? According to the European model, a lot can change on this. Some models have it farther north, others have it farther south. There is a substantial chance at over 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches of rain across much of the area. Remember, thunderstorms dump where they want to dump. They live where they want to live. And this is a look at where the storm chances will be the greatest for heavy rain. So some of these areas that you see, 4.1 inches in Fargo, not necessarily what's going to happen, but we do know this, the timing we're confident in, and that would be Monday night late into Tuesday and throughout Tuesday. And then by Wednesday, it's on its way out of here. So that's your time frame. Wherever the thunderstorms decide to roam, that's where the heavy rain will be. Notice parts of parched northern Minnesota getting a good chance of rain, parts of parched western North Dakota and eastern Montana, particularly southeastern Montana, a chance at some substantial rainfall. Again, This is Monday, next Monday and Tuesday. Brad, thanks for your report. Temperature 62, sun is shining, feels awesome out there indeed. And thanks so very much for signing on, Julia. And thank you for all of your photos from beautiful lakes country. Let's take just a brief minute to let you know about a little bit of news. And that is the fact that Hutch's Weather Kid tomorrow, well, you got to just enjoy the fact that we get to do the weather over at Luther Family Ford. It's a great facility. Not only that, a lot of things to look at over there. And they still have their employee pricing going on there. You can find out more at hutchesweather.com, hutchesweather.com. Click on the Luther Family Ford icon to see some of those deals and shop around. But not only that, Hutch's Weather Kid is with us, and let's go ahead and take a look at the Weather Kid this week. I cannot wait to introduce you tomorrow to Samantha Matheson from Westside Elementary School. Hey, Westside, tell all your friends to get out and check out Samantha helping Hutch figure out the wild weather from the showroom floor at Luther Family Ford. Now, on Hutch's weather page here, you can go to and check out the latest with regards to uploaded photos, and we've got some doozies. Here they are. The photo section allows you to view the gallery and all the photos uploaded by all of us across the region. And you can upload your very own pictures as well right here on hutchesweather.com. So keep that in mind. Links to all kinds of interesting things. And I do want to take 1 minute to point this one out right here. Special to Hutch's heart, and it's very special to Pedro's heart. For Love of Dog Rescue is where Hutch saw Pedro's smiling puppy face and said, that puppy needs to be part of this family. And he has since. For Love of Dog Rescue, doing, well, I would call it God's work, but you can call it what you will. They are rescuing animals and finding safe and wonderful homes for them. Now, if you want to peruse the puppies that are available now, you can do so right here. If you want to help by volunteering or contributing what you can to help this rescue keep doing their work, then please do so by clicking on the link on hutchesweather.com. All right, let's take a look at this forecast now as we go through the next 24 hours, and let's start with a look at these showers and thunderstorms that are going through the area. We do not have a lot of heavy-duty showers and thunderstorms that are developing today. A little bit lower chance of severe storms, as I talked about, and funnel clouds as opposed to what we saw yesterday, but it's not a 0% chance, so let's go over it. As we go through the evening, notice that high pressure, that H, anywhere in the Northern Valley, the chances of any showers and storms will be very slim. So the best chance will be into eastern South Dakota, southern Minnesota, but hit and miss at best. And there is some spin in the atmosphere, so we could see a funnel cloud. And there indeed were some yesterday, as we talked about, a pretty good sized one near Sleepy Eye, south of the Wilmer area, if you know where that is, in south central parts of Minnesota. So passing and dancing showers and storms for the evening tonight, then heading into the morning tomorrow, same place. But for us, we get sunshine aplenty, light winds, and variable direction. And then as we go into the afternoon, the heat begins to build back into the region. So up north, we've had 70s today, and that will continue. Notice that the shower chances really dive south as we go through. What about smoke? We know there's some Canadian wildfire smoke. Let's check that out here. With north winds, at least for part of the day, there'll be a probability that we'll see at least some near-surface smoke in the area. Let's show you what the model is saying. Now, as we put this into motion, point source fires in parts of, Ontario and parts of Manitoba will continue to keep a chance for some smoky skies swirling around northern Minnesota. And then it goes back around. Look at this arrowhead of Minnesota here. Unhealthy air quality will be likely in parts near Ely, the North Shore, Duluth, and heading on into the I-35 corridor. And look at this, a continuation of smoke particles from the mid-atmosphere mixing their way down. That's a look at the smoke forecast, something to keep in mind. So that is a look at your forecast. Now, the next 24 hours, let's go back to look at this radar now, and I'll show you where the action is happening at this particular time on your evening commute. Now, here is what we got as we go back to the radar. I got to find the right button. Here we go. Nationally speaking, showers and heavy rain, Louisiana, east parts of Texas. Severe storms pushing into south of Dallas. Severe storms moving out of the high country of eastern Colorado, pushing into western parts of Kansas. And that's where we have the greatest risk of some strong storms. Funnel clouds have been sighted throughout the day today across parts of western and central Iowa. And that's been something to behold. But now, as we take a look at what's going on in our area, there's one lightning strike in the last half hour, and it's up here by the Brookings area just off to your west. Most of the thunder showers are south of Interstate 94. A couple are meandering through parts of Otter Tail County now. And again, just like yesterday, they're moving from east to west towards the FM area. So if you look out your eastern window now, you might see these showers and storms not far from the Detroit Lakes area, working their way in north of Pelican Rapids. So Lakes country, right? From Cormorant Lake south to Melissa, we do have those showers making their way through, and those will be heading along the Highway 108 corridor there, heading towards Barnesville, again, from east to west. And again, can't rule out a funnel cloud with the activity that you see going on, particularly in South Dakota and southern Minnesota. And we do have a few showers and storms that are out to the west of the Watertown area. Between there and Redfield is where we have them. Right over Clark and Bryant is where we had that thunderstorm strike. So now your forecast summary as we go into your Thursday. Thursday's forecast looks like this, and it looks dandy and delightful for most of us. For the overnight low temperatures, we'll see a few in the 40s, but many of us near 50 degrees to start. Light and variable winds, a beautiful sunrise at 5:38. Remember, smoky red sunrises and sunsets in northern Minnesota, thanks to the pall of smoke in the atmosphere. Here's a look at your tomorrow forecast. 70 degrees in the Fargo area. This is incorrect. It should be 79 in Fargo for tomorrow. So it looks like a nice warm day. That should be corrected on the 7-day planner. I apologize. 79 in Fargo. It'll be near 80 in Grand Forks. Again, a warm summer-like day returns to the valley as we have quiet winds and beautiful sunshine in our area. Thunderstorms out in parts of central and southern Minnesota meandering once again. We stay in the 80 to 85 degree range right through the forecast period into Monday when that storm system we were speaking of right off the top works its way in. I've highlighted these days, so you should remain weather aware as we go through. Wednesday, much cooler with a north breeze out there in your forecast. All right, thanks for joining me. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. I appreciate your trust in your weather information. I'll keep you on top of things tonight. Follow me on Facebook, and please hit up Hutch's Weather on YouTube and subscribe today. You can watch me in 1080i on the big screen on your television with your YouTube app. So get that out and let me know how it looks to you. I want to hear your feedback on that. For now, have a wonderful Wednesday evening. We'll talk again very soon.